This Korean movie, The Korean Photographer, starts with renowned photographer named Minho embarks on a new conceptual shoot in his studio. Tragedy strikes in the form of a freak accident. During the session, the female model is killed, and Minho is left in shock and disbelief. What he does not realize in the immediate chaos is that his camera, set to continuously capture the session, has documented the entire harrowing incident. The resulting photograph, a raw and unintentional capture of the moment, possesses an eerie and haunting quality that captivates the art world. When the photograph is eventually discovered, its dark allure and the tragic story behind it drive its value through the roof. It is sold for an exorbitant price, bringing Minho an unexpected windfall. However, the sudden influx of money does little to alleviate his deep-seated remorse and guilt over the model's death. Instead, the money becomes a means of escape. Unable to cope with the weight of his conscience, Minho spirals into a life of excess. He spends recklessly on luxuries and indulgences, seeking to numb his pain through a prodigal lifestyle that ultimately leaves him penniless. As Minho's funds dwindle, so does his sense of purpose. He becomes a shadow of his former self, disheveled and despondent. In a desperate bid to regain his lost fortune, and perhaps reclaim some semblance of his former glory, Minho returns to photography. But this time, his creative process is tainted by a sinister twist. Each new photograph is preceded by the deliberate murder of a model, a dark echo of the initial accident. The macabre nature of his work, coupled with its disturbing authenticity, continues to attract high prices and the morbid fascination of collectors. Curator Seung-hee, who had facilitated the sale of the first photograph, remains intrigued by Minho's increasingly disturbing portfolio. She is initially unaware of the grisly means by which these images are produced. However, as she delves deeper into the origins of his work, she begins to piece together the horrifying truth. The realization that Minho is orchestrating these murders to create his art is a chilling revelation. Determined to put an end to his heinous acts, Seung-hee devises a plan to expose Minho and bring him to justice. She begins by gathering evidence, meticulously documenting her findings, and seeking out survivors or witnesses who can corroborate her suspicions. As she closes in on Minho, she finds herself navigating a dangerous game of cat and mouse, aware that any misstep could result in her becoming his next victim. Seung-hee's plan culminates in a dramatic showdown. She sets a trap, carefully orchestrating an exhibition where Minho's latest work is to be unveiled. The event is heavily publicized, drawing the attention of both the art world and law enforcement. As the unveiling approaches, tension mounts. Seung-hee, working closely with the authorities, ensures that they are ready to intervene at the critical moment. When Minho arrives at the exhibition, he is unaware that his dark secret is about to be exposed. As the spotlight shines on his latest photograph, Seung-hee steps forward, presenting the damning evidence to the assembled crowd and the police. The shockwaves reverberate through the gallery as the truth comes to light. Minho is apprehended, his twisted artistry laid bare for all to see. In the aftermath, Seung-hee reflects on the journey that brought her to this point. She is hailed as a hero for her bravery and determination in stopping Minho, but the experience leaves her deeply scarred. The art world is forced to confront the dark underbelly of its obsession with authenticity and tragedy. Minho's story serves as a grim reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the moral responsibilities that come with creative expression.